we're on our way to do the overnight ice fishing challenge. Now, there's supposed to be a snowstorm tonight, so that's going to be fun. Also, to make matters more difficult, the larger shanty I was going to rent on Sunapee is not safe. I guess there's water all the way around the shore. I can't get to it. So, change of plans. We are going to my shanty on Muskoma Lake. There is currently 18 inches of ice, so it's perfectly safe. I was there yesterday. Also, my buddy Joe will be joining us because my buddy Phil, to beat the snowstorm, is currently flying out to South Carolina for a boar hunt with his dad for his dad's birthday, so that's awesome. So the plans have changed. My shanty's significantly smaller, so it should heat up easier, but not as much room. I definitely feel like this is doable, and we're gonna see if we can make it through the night. All right, I'll meet you guys back over at the ice.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free.
Hey baby. We're out here setting up some tip-ups, about to get some fish out of the water. A little bit hard to walk. There's no snow on the ice this time. The dog seems to be doing okay though. I don't know. He's got some traction in his pads.
Oh, you almost took a fall there.
Oh, he's slipping.
There she blows.
Yeah, she's thick. Alright, there's three. Do two more. I don't know. Go closer, shallow.
Go further that way a little bit.
Got a big bump on my nose though.
How'd you do that?
I was hitting a piece of firewood and it popped up and it slapped me across the face.
Look in the hole.
Look in the hole, Joe.
What's in the hole?
About 18 inches.
About 18
About
inches.
6 inches. Hey, you hear about the new fad with ice fishing?
No.
No. Yeah. You got to bring some hookers out with you.
Hookers.
Hookers. Yeah, the mayor of one of the towns in Ohio says he's got a lot of experience with shanties and hookers. I think he meant to say hooks.
Right, well,
Bait and hook.
Well, believe it or not, I could see this being a thing, though. It's like, you know, these are isolated private little dwellings.
Additionally, if you open this up to ice fishing, while on the surface it sounds good, then what happens next year? Does someone come back and say, I want an ice shanty? And if you then allow ice fishing with shanties, then that leads to another problem. Prostitution. And now you got the police chief and the police department involved.
We got the generator running over here with the propane tank for later, for overnight. Got my phone charging up right now. Cleared out all the firewood over here, that way we could lay down. All right, we've been out here, we got everything set up, we got the fire going good. Got a bunch of tip-ups out there. Oh, we got a flag, but we'll see. Oh, I think it's a false flag. False flag.
All right.
That would have been nice. You can see the spool going when there's a fish on.
Oh, yeah. You'll see it shaking around a little bit.
At least they don't have to reset it up.
Right?
Alright, so we were just getting distracted from our unexpected guest last time. Dan came by again, so we realized there was a flag up. We got a fish on the other end of the line.
Oh, no way?
I think it's probably a pickerel. In the spot, it's probably a pickerel. Could be a trout. It's not really fighting. Is it a perch? I don't know. Maybe it's tired. It's been trying to fight this line this whole time.
Could have been long. I've been keeping an eye on these.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we got? Oh. Oh, it's another pickerel.
Nice.
Ah, baby.
Nice catch of the day here.
So they're really slimy and they got spiky teeth.
Is something you keep?
No. Typically not. Really. Ow, ow, ow!
Did he get you?
Yeah. But they're, how to explain it? So my thumb, they got these little tiny pinprick teeth.
Oh yeah, it's like razor blades.
in here in the shanty. I got the battery light. This was only 14 bucks, Milwaukee, but it's projecting right on our stove because we're cooking some dinner. Dan's hanging out, Joe's hanging out. Yeah, pretty good. We got the dog in here. Dan's gonna head out after dinner, but me and Joe are staying the night. All right, so we're over here just cooking up some burger hot dogs, if you want to call them that. I only have hot dog buns, so we're gonna make the burgers really skinny. As Joe said, they look like little turds on the grill. So we're cooking up our little turds, but I got onions in there. I didn't bring any seasoning this time, so we're kind of roughing it with the food. But
Definitely check my YouTube channel. Check this out. I'll show you some stuff. There's like a recent New Hampshire abuse case. This is
all right, so dinner's ready. We are making our little skinny hamburger hot dogs, if you want to call them that. So what do we got here? We got the hamburgers and the hot dog done. We got a little onions.
Hell yeah.
Get that on there. All right, so after we got the onions, we got these great pickle chips. They're bread and butter pickle chips. These things are delicious. All right, so we got some of those.
Oh,
and
yeah.
We're gonna top it off with some Thousand Island dressing.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That's it right there.
There we go.
Nice,
Okay.
nice.
Obviously, we're not going to be able to see the flag. It's nighttime. We brought a bunch of stuff back to the car because we're supposed to get 12 inches of snow tonight. So it's going to be fun to wake up to in the morning. But while we're out here, we're going to put the biggest shiner that we have down in the hole. Because if we're going to be out here all night, we might as well have big bait down to see if we can catch a big fish. So we got just our little jigging rod here. We're going to get in the bait bucket. Gotta wait for them too. It's a big fish we're throwing on here. I took the biggest shiner that the guys had over there. Let's see. So that's what we're gonna be using as bait.
It is tasty.
Pretty good bait for a big fish. So whatever we catch on that, it's definitely going to be decent size. I think I'm going to do 2 weights here just to get them down in there. Small hook. Oh, he's fat. Wonder how I should hook this guy. He's a big one, so probably through the nose, so he lives a while. So I'm gonna go from under, right under his mouth. I'm gonna go up through the nostril. Cool. Let's get this guy in the water. It is really deep here. Oh, you can tell he's swimming down there for sure. Yeah, you can feel him on there. Compared to these small little shiners that I got there in that bucket. Night and day. And the rest of these guys we're not going to use, so I'm just going to throw them in my aquarium at home. Oh, it looks like he's found the bottom somewhere, so just gonna reel this guy up a little bit, get him up off the bottom. think it's good. Just let him swim around. Get that drag good. I want to set the drag a little bit tighter than I normally do because this is big bait. We're gonna get a big fish, so that drag can be a little tighter, but you have to take into consideration that's like 4-pound test. So you really don't want the drag too high or that line's just gonna snap. So we're just gonna set this up here. Let that sit and wait. So who knows if we're gonna catch anything, but at least we know we got bait in the water. Hey Joe,
What's up?
We are in the shanty projecting a movie onto the back of the inside of the shanty. We put up this board and Joe's got his phone over there. The dog's hanging out too. It's going pretty good in the shanty right now. We switched over to the wood stove again because just for hanging out it was kind of cold in here. So overnight we're going to switch back to propane. Once we're in the sleeping bags we'll be fine. The wood stove is just absolutely game changer when it comes to heat production. We got Interstellar on the back of the door protecting from Joe's phone down there. We got the bait in the water still, no bites. Joe ran over to the parking lot because there's a porta potty, used the bathroom, which is great. Everything's going well so far for the overnight challenge. We just got that one fish earlier. It hasn't started snowing yet. It's supposed to start 3 o'clock in the morning. I ended up loading a bunch of gear into my car. That way, when it starts snowing tonight, we don't have to worry about that getting covered in snow. So we'll probably finish up this movie and then start getting ready, set up bed, and hit the hay for the night. So hopefully it's going to be comfy in here. I'm going to set up my sleeping arrangements over here on the floor. I got a yoga mat and a Sub-Zero sleeping bag and a bunch of blankets and pillows. So I think we're going to be pretty comfy. Definitely not going to want to use the wood stove for overnight. So we're going to get it cranking so that we have a nice coal and then get the propane going. And I think we'll be A-okay. Alright, so it hasn't started snowing yet. We just finished the movie. My buddy Joe just took off because he's got a long drive back. He's going to try and beat the snow. I'm going to end up camping out here overnight with Powell. So I got the fire cranking right now. I'm going to get it nice and super toasty in here and then put a big log on. Get that propane going. We're going to try and get the bed set up. There's no way that I'm quitting now. We made it this far. I can't quit. I've got to pack up the snowmobile and all my gear and shit and make 2 trips to the car, so no chance I'm doing that right now in the dark. I got a fire and a propane heater and I'm super tired, so best bet's just to get some stuff down on the ground and here, some pads down, some blankets, and get some shut-eye with the dog. Wake up early. Best bet's just to wake up early in the morning and get after it then. So that's what we're gonna do. so we got our bed set up. I'm gonna settle down and get to bed, so. Okay, good boy. See ya in the morning. Good morning. The snow is blowing in a little bit. Nothing crazy, just a light dusting. Got the heater going. Still see my breath a little bit, but wasn't cold at all. Powell doesn't seem cold at all. He's not complaining, so it stayed warm enough in here where we're pretty comfortable. It's currently 9 o'clock, so we slept for a little bit. That's where that would hit me. It is storming out there. It's not too bad right now. It's only about 3 or 4 inches down. So I'm about to get all bundled up in all my gear, pack up, bring the rest of the firewood into here, and get the heck out of here. I'll try and get home before there's more snow coming in, because we're supposed to get another probably 6 inches throughout the day. So we're gonna try and cruise home, and then maybe start editing some videos over at the house. So I'm hungry. I just had a little bit to eat last night, so I'm gonna try and shoot home so I can have a good breakfast and have the whole rest of the day to relax at home and put some movies on during the storm. Maybe work on some editing. So, all right. So I gotta get bundled up and get the heck out of here. Start packing up. Got everything packed up. It's not too cold out, but it's windy and it's snowy, so I'm gonna head over to the grocery store, get some food, and head home. But challenge defeated. We made it overnight during a snowstorm. See you guys.